Facebook.
Correct. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning sa inyo lahat. My name is Coach Jonah. I'm from Manila, Philippines. Naririnig niyo ba ako?
Yes.
Yeah, so I am a mother of three wonderful kids and I am a happily married. I am also a health and wellness advocate and a life coach. And this is Saturday Date with coaches around the globe from US, California, and Las Vegas. And I'm so happy and grateful to be with you. And yeah, so I will pass the mic to Coach Katie.
So I have I'm sorry. Hi guys. I have a error, like a notification here that's saying our live streaming has trouble in Facebook. Just want to make sure if you guys can check on your end if you can see us on Facebook.
Jonah,
I
why?
think it's just on Jonah.
Yeah,
Get
yeah. We
started.
are having trouble streaming on Facebook.
Sabi niya, your account has been blocked. Has been locked. Wait,
Oh, it's lag. What happened to it?
I don't know. So, sa secure login. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Let me check on my end.
Uh-huh.
Hi guys, we have a little bit of technical difficulties. Not on our end, it's Facebook end. So just bear with us for a little bit because we wanna make sure you guys can see Jonah's page live streaming as
Mm-mm.
well as mine and Joselle, Coach Joselle. Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
just that your I cannot find your Facebook sis. What happened to it?
Oh, why is that? Teka.
Are you logged in?
Uh, naka-log in naman ako. Wait. Naka-log in naman ako. So, ang saya-saya. Hello, hello. So, we are live while fixing our Facebook.
Yeah, what happened is I am trying to search you up on my account. It's not showing up. But can see the Jonda International. Is that the same with you? Says Giselle.
Yeah, on my bucket it says at the top, you were having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be just for
Where
Jonah.
Yeah, but we can see you on the Jonda. So we just move on and just share it later. We'll fix
Mhm.
that.
Yes, please. Go on.
All right. Okay. So basically, we are live probably with John the International Preneur and Wellness Diamonds, right? So welcome, welcome another Friday evening here in Vegas, USA, 10:05. We're still right at the button in time. This is Coach Katie from Vegas. I'm happy and grateful that we could do this again. We're missing Rose, but I'm a mom, living in the United States, originally from the Philippines, loving and living my best life now, no matter what life brings me. It continues to amaze me and keep me grounded and positive. I met these two coaches in our health and wellness business and industry, and together we are on a mission to change lives, sharing our insights in health and wellness. Thank you. Passing on to Coach Joseph.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. This is Coach Joselle from USA. Or good day, good morning, good afternoon, wherever part of the world you are. This is your Friday or Saturday meetup online on StreamYard. And my name is Joselle or Josh, and we are here on a mission to heal the world. That's a very profound word, but we are going to heal the world one person at a time. I am a nurse by profession, and My passion is health and wellness, and we are here to help you whatever you want to ask us, and we hope that you can learn from us as we go through this journey every Friday, and as we go through life. As what watched the America's Got Talent this week, I was thinking, or made me think, that she said that w- you cannot wait for what did she say to the miss the bird, and for me is, don't wait for you to be sick in order for you to change your health habits. So in contrary, that's what I need. All right, back to you all.
Yeah, it is really, really important,
Bird.
the prevention. That's what you said. So we are here
Mhm.
to help, and we are offering a uh, faith-based wellness solution that
Mhm.
talagang it's a better, prevention is better than cure. So because of that, so yesterday, yesterday I'm so happy and grateful because I was able to have my first dose um, of my vaccine,
COVID
COVID
vaccine.
vaccine. Yes. So, sobrang daming tao. So, yung mga essential workers, yung A4 na tinatawag na
Mhm.
category. So, inopen na nila yon dito sa Taguig. So, ako at si Edward, nakapag-vaccine na rin. So, that's what I am also grateful for. And then for the health, no, for the health of my kids, and sabi ko nga, kanina nagkukwentuhan nga ako ng mga anak ko, sabi ni Carlos, Mama, why is that may pagkakataon daw nararamdaman niya na masakit yung talampakan niya. And sabi ko, oh, you're old enough. You're only 9 years old. Tapos parang, ganun siya. So sabi ko, that's why we have our supplements, which is si Emulin talagang, yun yung pinaka-supplements, and now we have a Max Spray. So, talagang sabi ko, anak, you just continue drink your supplements kasi hindi kasi siya hindi rin kasi siya kumakain pa, 'di ba, ng solid milk tsaka mga biscuit. So, kumbaga nabawasan yung agam-agam ko, yung pag-alala ko bilang isang ina na nade-depreciate yung sustansya na kailangan niya. But because of this, we are a health and wellness industry. So that's I am grateful for. So, Coach Katie, what are you grateful for?
Oh, there's a lot of things to be grateful for, Coach Jonah. It's nice to hear, that you guys or your whole family are taking this incredible journey, together. It's nice to do, things like this with those special people, that you care about and love and listen to you, right? So I am grateful for primarily for my husband. His oxygen is back to a close to normal level, and he's been going to the gym now and building those guns with
Wow.
muscle. Got my hot husband hotter. Maybe he was hot before, but taking that initiative to really tone up some muscles and start his journey to getting stronger. It's all about getting stronger. It's not to get skinny, but to get stronger and to be healthier and to be present for our children. That's our main goal, basically, and to feel better, to do things and enjoy life. That's pretty much it. So I am grateful because he's the one actually motivating me to, okay, let's go. And I'm not an equipment person, so I do group fitness, so or individual coaching, to tone up some muscles and everything, or I teach a group fitness. For me, equipment is kind of boring by myself. So he actually loves equipment. I would say he is intimidated with group fitness, people looking at him. I don't have problem people looking at me. That's why he works, with equipment himself, but what's nice about it is he is motivating me to actually go with him, and we can do this journey together and we can enjoy. And after that, he treat me to a good lunch. Okay. But we are more like, he can't eat much yet, he's very sensitive, his tummy, but so I'm kind of like following whatever his journey is food wise. But I just eat 3 times than him. I eat it for him, so I'm grateful. Coach Josh.
I have to mute myself. So, what am I thankful for? Every day, thankful for everything, even the small things. Thankful for good health and safety for all of for me and my family and for everyone and for continued uh, goodness of our health and wellness. And I'm still on a journey for these 30 days raw. So I'm almost there. 26 day 26. Is it day 26 already? But staying strong, and I can feel a difference. And I've been marathoning on watching Dr. Esselstein and heal and reverse cardiac diseases. So there is a way, and
Wow.
you'll be amazed.
Yes,
Nice.
nice. So there's a way. So that's another way of, diba, taking good care of our health. But I'm happy and grateful. I recovered my account.
Is that there yet? I was like kind of like checking on if it's already there.
Natakot ako bigla, no? Baka mamaya na-hack na siya. Sabi ko sa loob at the back of my mind, kakapalit ko pa lang ng profile and cover eh.
Mm-hmm.
But I was able to recover it, na-unlock ko na siya. So, back to my Jonah De Los Santos, my personal page, and Jonah International is my Facebook page. Ayan. So, diba, this past few months, we're talking about prevention. We are talking about digestive enzyme. We are talking about we how why cleansing our body is important. So today, no, yung ating namang ngayong topic for today is about, did you know that our internal organ has its own cleanse process? Kumbaga, meron siyang sarili, no? Kumbaga nag auto-detoxification siya, mag-isa niya, no? Parang, ang galing-galing nga eh, nung pinapakinggan ko kahapon, the clip na galing kay Coach Katie, na talagang it is very important for us to have our 8 hours, 8 7 8 7 hours of sleep, because that is the time na nagre-repair ang ating katawan. So it katulad din siya ng sasakyan, no? Pag nakaparada ang sasakyan, we look like nakaparada sa ating bed, our body has its own detoxification process. Kaya minsan kung mapapansin ninyo, no, may mga pagkakataon na nagigising kayo sa madaling araw, 3 a.m. kasi gusto nyong magwiwi, mag-pee. That's part of the detoxification process ng ating katawan, 'di ba? So, I was so amazed kung gaano tayo binayaan ng Diyos ng magnificent body. Talagang nakaano na siya. Kumbaga, full package, no? Full package ang ating katawan. That's why we need to take good care. Yan. So, Coach Katie, so in your, di ba, your fitness instructor, so what is your view on that our internal organ has its own cleansing process?
Yeah. But by the way, what we're about to share is just our personal research. Actually, our amazing what you call this technology nowadays. You can go to Google, to YouTube, to don't even have to go to the library anymore and find articles that would help you educate you about your overall wellness, right? And you don't have to just depend your own health and wellness to other people. You gotta take control over it. I'm sure Coach Josh, as a nurse, practicing, actively right now, and Coach Jonna in health and wellness industry agree with me that at the bottom of it, it's all about your commitment to your overall wellness. So you don't put that, in other people's hand. Other people are there to probably influence you, good or bad. But at the bottom, you have to research for your own good, right? And do not wait for any diseases to arrive, which you happen to me, or you to come into your life, and you have the realization, this is what I'm gonna do now, because I hate the feeling of, let's say, for me, before fitness, came into my life, I was diagnosed with the fastest growing disease. So I have to find something, to help me naturally, because I wasn't really happy taking medication. So I go to exercise. I felt like, I am not an exercise person, but, in the process, I forgot to get a hold of the food first, because I like to eat. I have a huge appetite. I grew up in a family where our staple is it's either pasta for my Italian husband and rice. So I had to identify, first in fitness for me, which is really, really hard. When my friend, my mentor in the industry told me, you got a hold of your pantry first, you got a hold of your kitchen, because those six packs, didn't start in the gym. It start in the kitchen. Hey guys, you're giving me a hi there. Let us know where you're coming from. Kenny God says of Fabrizio and my end right here. Yes, it's a hard chew for me before, because I love to eat and I don't want to waste food. I like eating leftovers from my kids, because I know somewhere out there, there's people that, unfortunately don't have enough, or probably struggling to have food. But you gotta hold first with what you bring at home. The hardest, it's still the hardest part for us. For me, I haven't arrived there yet, but with education and research and listening to people that mentored me, I'm slowly getting into, like, okay, I have to read the labels, make sure not bring in, a lot of processed food, look at the sugar content, the salt content and everything, and not overthink about the budget. Sometimes you think, oh, I get more for this amount, but the quality of the product suffers. Like I said last week, if you guys tuned in, I started going to the Whole Foods, buying more organic stuff, buying more vegetables and fruits that are organically grown, without pesticide. I'll have the thought before that it was really expensive, but you just, quantity over quality. Just eat less with good quality, right? And one more thing before I pass to Coach Josh. Um, Also, very important, labels is very important. I give that, being in fitness and then mom, mostly mom, if I cannot pronounce the ingredients, better not take it, or maybe you have a day like, oh, I just like this one, it sounded good, but just not make a habit of not reading labels, because they're very subtle, loaded in chemicals and practically killer, sugar, and loaded with sodium. So that's pretty much it. I am after the food first, and then exercise and supplementation.
Thanks. Gotcha, Coach Josh. It's your turn to
What's
ask.
the question again?
As a nurse, as a nurse naman kanina si Katie as a fitness coach eh. Ikaw as a nurse,
Hi, Selena.
how it is very important for you to have your like what you said, you are now in hashtag 26 days raw. And your meal was so colorful. It's so
Yeah, it was so
yummy and
colorful.
delicious.
I actually meal prepped yesterday. That's why I have all that. I haven't shown my picture yet, but I got carried away. I I made smoothies, packed them up,
Wow.
and put them in the freezer. That way, I just grab it, or else, you have to plan. That way, you'll be more successful in everything that you do. But as a nurse, the fitness or the cleanse, health is very important because without without our health we cannot enjoy the fruits of our labors. Someday. So as going back, I always go back to say you cannot wait to be sick in order for you to take care of yourself. So from now, start, incorporating fruits and vegetables in your diet. Try to go raw as much as possible. If you can't, if you kill your food, then you have to supplement. But it's really important that you focus on your health first because health is wealth. And how can you take care of other people if you're not yourself is not healthy? And it's very important to cleanse because for me, I always believe you clean from the inside out because once inside you is clean, especially your gut or your bowels, it will, it flows freely. Everything will flow freely. Everything, it will shine. You will exude. It will show up on your face, on on how you feel. Because the gut is very vague, but if you focus on it, cleanse it first, you will see clearly the effects.
Yeah, you can see it clearly because it shows
It
if
shows.
when your gut is clean, when your gut is clean, it really shows
Mm.
in our skin. In our skin, there's a glow, di ba? Kumbaga, umiidad ka pero yung face mo meron siyang parang nurture siya. Hindi siya
Yeah.
dry, 'di ba? Hindi siya
Mm.
dry, hindi siya parang basta hindi siya dry. Kasi
Yes.
sabi ko anak ko, "Mama,
Yeah, it makes sense.
no, sabi niya, Mama, yung ano mo, kasi I get my detox, I get my relief, no? Sabi niya, Mama, yung face mo dito nagiging pink. It's like a blush. Sabi ko yesterday, oh, thank you, Princess. That is a
Rosy
natural beauty.
cheeks.
Rosy cheeks. So, kahapon yun nga, no? So, because of the, yung sa internal organs na cleanse, sabi ko kanina sa mga anak ko, it is very important sa atin na kailangan 9 a.m. natutulog na tayo. Kasi from 9 a.m. up to
9 a.m.
9
at
p.m.
9 p.m. 9 p.m. baliktad. 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Parang dapat 9 to patulog ka na kasi from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. mali. 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Diyan nag-start mag-detox o mag-cleanse ang ating liver. So, ang ating liver, sabi ko, wow, galing ano. And then, hindi siya para magkakasunod-sunod una liver, tapos gallbladder, may kanya-kanya silang oras. Tapos, yung pinakahuling nagdi-detox is yung respiratory system natin. So, kaya minsan daw sa umaga, magigising na lang tayo, nauubo tayo. Kasi that's part of detoxification ng ating lungs. And then, yung pag-ihi natin sa madaling araw, that's also part of detoxification ng ating kidney. Kasi from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. siya, nagdi-detoxify. So sabi ko, kaya talagang pinopromote yung sleep. Sleep,
Yeah.
very essential part of our taking good care of our body kasi dun nga siya nagre-repair. So, nung nalaman ko itong mga bagay na ito, sabi ko, ang galing-galing talaga na ngayon parang for me, it's a magandang pagkakataon kasi mga anak ko, mga bata pa, yung mga anak natin, bata pa, di ba? So, nandito tayo para i-guide sila na, o anak, gantong oras, dapat natutulog na. Kasi, dito din nagre-repair yung ating katawan. So, para din mismo, na-tune in yung kanilang body. So, yan. So, yun yung aking maibabahagi for today.
Yung takeaway.
That's
Yeah.
my takeaway.
Yeah, it's amazing kasi I'm just gonna tell everybody, if you guys are watching us, let us know. We needed to have some interaction. Let us know if you have questions. We might not be able to answer you right away. Find us on replay later. Let us know too where you're coming from. And if you have an insight, we have a lot of people out there probably that could, share some insight. Feel free to connect with us and share. It's important. I am a huge advocate of, of course, get a health of the food that you take in, and after that is sleep. I am not yet ready to share, but I am on. I've been researching about the connection of gut health to mental health too, because like I said last week, our gut is our like second brain. Okay, so basically, mostly if our internal gut is unhealthy, um, there's a research out there. I'm not the expert that connects it with also mental health. You connects with depression. You're not thinking, straight or whatever like that in a layman's term, and it has something to do also if you are not having enough sleep. All of us would agree. I think both of you would agree. Your thinking process also is kind of like affected. When you lack of sleep. Like sometimes I would say, I don't want to make a decision until I have a little bit more sleep because like I feel like I'm floating, right? So I cannot think clear. It also has something to do also if we are putting garbage, food where our body is not a garbage, so you have to feed it the best possible food that you could, to have the maximum absorption of nutrients that our bank account needed inside our body. So that's pretty much it. And also in my quest to that, I stumbled on four videos actually talking about prebiotics and probiotics. One of our amazing new products has those, like in that connotation of education on probiotics and prebiotics. So I know sis Giselle, Coach Giselle, been through that, you know, um, what you call this health talk, right, sis? When you had this retreat, I couldn't wait to attend and get educated first. But your prebiotics, rich food. I researched on that. What are the prebiotics? Fiber-rich food that is not so hard to find and easily accessible to I'm gonna focus on the, let's say, third world country. Kasi tayo dito in America, we got so much variety of, produce, right? We're so close to California. In my case, and Adik Giselle's case. So I found out, if I would remember, I might not remember. So think about those live, healthy bacteria that's in our body, right? That's planting seed in our gut, right? Needed some watering, right? So think about planting. So we gotta feed it with prebiotics. So prebiotics rich food. There's like variety of them. So what I've learned is, right in front of my face, that I could incorporate in my diet together with the supplementations that we already have. Let me just share. Like I said, I'm not the expert. This is just based on my listening, research, and education. Number one is the flax seeds. Who likes flax seeds? It rich in omega-3, but be careful about the fat content. That's really, really like the top one according to my research. And in the Philippines, okra.
Oh,
Okra, but
I have
most
a flax
people,
seed then.
yeah,
Okra. I
maybe
started.
okra would help us with our overall digestive health to gut, feeding those live probiotics bacteria that we need. It's like a bank account in our body, making us, healthier. And okra, most people either hate it or like it. In my case, I like it. It brings me
I
back.
learned to love it.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, you learn to love it. My husband wouldn't
I
even
learned to love
touch it. It's like, so I remember, let me just bring you back to the memory lane where I grew up in the Philippines. My grandparents are herbalists. We go out and pick okra in our backyard and we steam it in the rice. That was, ang bango. It smells so good. And we have the fish sauce.
Yeah.
So, but we feel good, eating those kind of things, and it's been amazing. Another thing is artichoke. That people, this is what I learned from one of the gurus in gut health. I will mention artichokes. It takes a while to prepare. I like artichoke, but I don't know how to prepare it. It's intimidating. Takes
Just buy it at Costco.
Yes, go to Costco, or you could
Buy
use
big one.
you could also get the one in can that's already brine.
Mhm.
But, take note. Again, I'll go back to the label. Make sure that's not loaded with sugar.
Mhm.
Or there's like produce already, in here in America, I think in Whole Food, I saw it, and Sprouts. It's already clean. It's frozen, it's ready to be sauteed just with garlic, and, a little bit of seasoning that you like. And one more, Jonah, you're going to like it. Jicama, singkamas.
The
Ikat
best.
mo ay. And then
Kilala ko, pero yung huli mong sinabi, hindi ko kilala.
I drop it. Yeah, singkamas. I remember singkamas, you just chop it and put vinegar, sukang maasim.
Napansin ko ngayon ng singkamas.
Safeway daw has frozen artichoke. Sabi ni
Yeah.
Chona.
Oh, that's nice.
But Safeway is only in Northern Cal. Do you have
Oh,
Safeway?
we don't have it here.
He is only in Northern California.
And one more thing that I remember, Ate Giselle, we have an addiction to both of this lately. Cabbage.
Cabbage.
Kimchi!
Kimchi.
So it helps water those probiotics, healthy bacteria in our gut for our overall gut health. And then, of course, we cannot do it all the time in a perfect world, right? That's why we need all this education and proper supplementation, we are very, very fortunate in our industry that we have this amazing addition. I'm so, so excited. So, Coach Jonna, I was like, from me being tired, I remember this, story. And I just,
Nung sinabi mo yung okra, katulad ako ni Coach Josh, I learned to love it. Oo. Dito na lang talaga kasi hindi ko talaga siya makain. Pero because of the nutrients at maibibigay niya sa ating katawan, so sabi ko kailangan kong matutong kumain nito. Kung yun naman na magbibigay sa akin ng magandang kalusugan, bakit hindi? Konting lang, tiis, di ba? Until such time na nasanay na ako na, ay, masarap pa nga pala talaga siya.
Yeah.
Kaya,
Miss
importante.
Chona. Oh, yan pala si Chona.
Andyan si Shona.
Hello, Chona Del Rosario.
Join us.
Nakahabot. So, you're still in Las Vegas? Nasa Las Vegas pa din ba kayo?
I think umalis na sila. So, let me just share. It's just a one slide that I was able to capture from this guru, right? It's Success
Mhm.
City. I'll drop it there. Success City YouTube video. I need to probably watch it like 100 times for it to stick in my mind. So we talk about those prebiotics, fiber rich
Mhm.
food, right? Those are just example. But like I said, education is very important. It's great news that prebiotics are heat resistant and so to the large extent remain unaltered during cooking or baking process. So we can bake our okra, by the way, or fry it,
Mhm.
and it like so
I
in
love
that
fried
process.
okra.
Yes, it also
Ah, talaga?
ensures that they will reach the intestines unaffected by the digestive process in order to trigger the beneficial probiotics effect. So makakakuha pa rin tayo, in that sense. I say
Mhm.
if we don't have yet access to our amazing supplementation, we can start on this food rich in prebiotics. PrEP,
Ang
PRE
galing.
probiotics.
Ang galing,
Yeah.
ang galing. Great information, great information. Kahit ako ngayon, marami ako natutunan sa sinabi mo, Coach Kiring, Coach Josh, no? So talagang continuous research and learning, and sa mga nanonood sa aming mga followers, every Saturday we have a new information na maibabahagi namin sa inyo na makakatulong sa inyo sa inyong kalusugan. Yan. So, Coach Josh, so ikaw yung kayong dalawa ni Coach Kayri, maraming kwento eh. Kasi ako, last time gumawa ako ng chia pudding, yun yung ginawa kong dinner. So, ang
Oh,
sarap-sarap niya, nilagyan ko siya ng saging. Dalawang klase ng
Mhm.
saging. Isang saba, isang saging na. Meron kami nabili na maliit, ang tawag dito, senyorita. So, yun yung yun yung kasi mahilig ako sa matamis. So, yun yung pang matamis ko. So, looking forward na, like, next time na pag gumawa ako nun, lalagyan ko siya ng Europa Coco.
oh, sarap niya na.
Yeah, Europa Coco, lalagyan ko siya. And I also
Mhm.
have flaxseed eh. Pwede ko rin siyang lagyan ng konti. Ng konting
Flaxseed makes gonna make you runny to the bathroom.
Talaga. Dati
No, but
sinasabi
I learned to eat okra
overnight.
first time, and I learned to love it when we were still in the Midwest or sa Mississippi before. Fried okra. Oh my gosh, that's
Right?
how I learned to love it. And then when we were here in California, my mother-in-law used to steam a lot of okra. Hold on.
Pasok! Sorry.
Amin! Wag mo
My
yan!
husband locked himself out. Wait.
Ding dong! Oh, your husband?
Pasok lang.
Talking about husband, one of my amazing friend, went to a grocery store and locked her husband out. So no, not grocery store, like some errand. 4 hours later, the husband was outside left. For 4 hours, he didn't have the key. It was it,
Ala.
it was fine. It's not yet hot that time.
Ayan, so sabi ni Chona Del Rosario, sabi niya, never ate okra until 2 years back. Start eating it with
Oh,
grilled fish muna.
ay, sarap.
So, ayan. So, sabi din niya, back na eating cherish back on day one.
So Shauna, can you join us? We can drop the what to call this, the link
The
on
link.
Messenger. Let us know. I know I drop it to Paulina. She said she's just listening. So thank you, sis, for listening. It's she's I think in Texas, so it's really late in there. So Shauna, I'm Joe Seller, the same time zone, right? I know,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
Sorry
So
na.
don't worry,
Nakalabas
it's
kasi yung
okay.
aso namin eh. Napunta na dun sa highway kasi pumuputok-putok kanina. Ewan ko sa merong mga fireworks. Natatakot. Kaya yun.
Sabi, kala ko nakalabas yung aso mo kanina and then ngayon nagdo-doorbell na siya.
Hindi. Dinadamba yung door. Hindi, yung asawa ko nahanap niya dun sa highway daw. I could just
Talaga?
go. Oo.
So, may tanong ako sa inyo, di ba, is Yakult, may Yakult pa ba? May Yakult dito. That's,
Yeah.
yan ang first exposure ko sa probiotics sa Pilipinas.
Mhm.
Yung alin na nag-iikot na may daladalang killer na Yakult.
Yakult.
Correct.
Oo. So, actually, hindi ko mabasa. I love it. Even my husband love it when he lives in the Philippines because we don't have a lot of access to
Yeah,
it.
meron pa din. Meron pa din ngayon.
Marami pa rin nag-iikot ng Yakult, lady.
Inang
Parang
yogurt.
hindi na yata. Parang wala na.
Oh,
Kasi
wala
halos
na.
available na siya sa mga convenience store, sari-sari store. Wala na akong masyadong, parang wala na ako napapansin. Kasi kami, pag bumibili kami ng Yakult, galing na siya sa supermarket or sa convenience store. So, may kita point na yung mga bata, kung may isa kami rito, sa umaga, kasabay ng breakfast nila. Yun din yung pinapainom namin sa kanila. Sobrang kumbaga yung Yakult walang kupas.
Yeah. So kasi yan yung mga common, na, widely accessible na probiotics, katulad ng yogurt at miso soup. Do you like miso soup? I'm not that big on the miso soup. I'm not that, I don't hate it either, but it's not like part of like, I crave for it, like adobo.
Pork adobo. Yung taba pa.
So I was just navigating through. Sometimes I get tired of Facebook, so I go to Instagram. I'm missing out a lot of things. But one of the posts of one of the doctors, that brought us in this industry, he summarizes. He summarized, the what you call this, the benefits of our new digestive enzyme. It says it's fermented, food-based, full spectrum enzyme, prebiotics, probiotics, gluten breakdown, lactose annihilation for wins. I have to really chew on those highlight. That's why the reason why I'm mentioning it, because that brought me into like, yeah, I need to research this. We do not need to be a product expert, but it's something that we have access to, and I think it builds confidence, sa atin, because we can probably recite every benefits of the coffee that we have in our sleep,
Yes.
right? But this is something like, I don't want to mess it up. If I want to share, I'm sure Coach Josh will agree. But the reason why I'm so happy sharing it with you, because when I read that, we don't have any claims at all, very careful about it. The benefit for me is like, I'm gonna research what is prebiotics, what is probiotics, what is fermented, what is full spectrum, what is it like that. And then I said, I gotta be more knowledgeable about it, so basically I can explain to my kids. My kids said, you have to eat this. Why do you need to eat okra? Why do you need to eat yellow? It's like, okay, this is basically it. So like I said, I really, really like the new supplements that we have, because I lack in so many things. I felt my realization, my reflections, my intention is to feed my kids the best food, or myself, my husband, possible. But I fail in a lot of things. Like I just give up. They don't want to eat the raw food, their vegetable, their their juice, that I make. So I'm like, I have a peace of mind. I open this capsule and pour it in Joseph's mouth, and he would tell me, he got a new description. Before it tastes like a yogurt, dried yogurt. Now he said, Mom, it tastes like cake butter. What you thinking about it? Like, oh my God, I have to dip my finger. I said, I don't know what's going on, but it's good. Maybe the brain's finally clearing up all this, digestive enzyme that this one, tastes good for him. It's all win-win. Kind of like a peace of mind for me, like Coach Josh.
It's an acquired taste.
So,
Parang yung last week, pinainom ko na ng pinataste ko kay Carlos sa kay Princess yung enzyme, yung relief natin. As in, nilagay ko lang sa bibig nila. Tapos, like, nilalasahan nila. Sabi ni Princess, oh ma'am, it's like a frozen yogurt. Ay, ko talaga. Sabi ko,
That's good.
ako din, nilagay ko din sa bibig ko. Pero syempre, iba yung panlasa, yung taste bud ko. Sa taste bud ng anak ko, di ba? Ako, wow, magandang to. Magandang simulain to kasi minsan nga, i-share ko sa ating mga viewers how we prepare, how my kids are taking Emulin tsaka yung enzyme. One of these days, I will share to you. Para, yung alam mo yun, yung talagang mararamdaman mo na nakakatanggap sila ng tamang nutrients na kailangan ng katawan nila na hindi na natin nakukuha sa mga kinakain natin ngayon. Kahit si Edward, pag nandito siya, I'm so grateful kasi siya yung taong kusina. Siya nagluluto. So, sinasabi sa kanya, huwag masyadong cook o ano lang, mga half-cook lang. Ganyan. So, kahapon, nagluto siya. Adobo, tapos nalagyan niya ng patatas. Ikaw, ba't may patatas? Sabi niya, kasi sayang.
Vegetable.
Sweet vegetable na. Vegetable. Pero sabi ko, maganda kasi half-cook niya lang niluto. Tapos sabi ko, okay to half-cook. Sabi niya, kasi di ba sabi mo, pag mga gulay, maganda half-cook lang. Ako, yeah. Tama. Very good.
Saka alam mo, ang mga bata, may mga preset mindset na yung mga yan, nakita lang nila yung mga vegetable na super green. Ayoko yan, mapait! Mindset nila, hindi pa nila natitikman.
Yung bitter melon pala. Yan yung bitter melon, I used to not eat that. Even tomatoes, I don't eat it. Oh my gosh. I just learned to love it over here. Sa States na lang.
Masarap kinilaw ang bitter melon. Have you tried it, ate? Kinilaw
Yeah, yung leaf, yung fruit niya.
Oo, yung fruit niya. Oo. Masarap yan sa munggo. Sa munggo. Tapos may chicharon. Ano ba? Iba
Ganun ka din nilagyan mo ng chicharon
Bitter melon tsaka itlog. Yun, masarap din yun. Gisa mo.
Ano yan sa Pilipinas?
Break muna tayo. Nung bata ako, di ko alam kung makaka-relate kayo nito. Laking kanto tayo, no? So, we learn to survive. Alam niyo yung Owishi. Owishi brown. Meron pa rin dyan. So, ang ginagawa namin ng mga kapatid ko, sinasawsaw namin sa suka, inuulam namin dati. Naisip ko, naranasan niyo ba yun?
Ako ranas ko yun. Pero hindi oishi Ibang fish cracker. Merong dating brand, fish cracker. So, ay sasawsaw mo lang din siya sa suka, tas mainit yung kanin. Wow, ang sarap-sarap na nun. Siyempre, pag batang kanto ka, ako rin mahilig ako sa labas dahil lumaki nga ako sa labas. Iiwan lang ako ng nanay ko ng 5 piso, bahala na ako sa buhay ko, di ba? Dati, parang kaya iwan ako sa kapitbahay, paiwan naman si Jonalyn, ganyan. So, ganun, yung mga adventure ng bata na, sige, bili tayo ng ganito, kainin natin, gawin nating ulam. Nakakaano na yon, nakakatawid na yon sa isang kainan, di ba? Lalo na sa mga katulad nating sanay sa hirap. So, mas lang din siya. Sarap niyang balikan.
Naisip ko lang yung chicharon with the bitter melon fruit. Diba? Sarap yun sa munggo
Munggo.
Mung beans.
Talaga?
Mung beans, Chona, do you know that? So basically, tonight, switch topic. I cook pot roast.
Na alin?
Pot roast. Mm-hmm. Because it was a long day, it was a long day. We've been eating, a lot of salad, raw, half and half, mostly half, my kind of half and half. Today's like, I need comfort food today. So, I got like a little, probably a pound only para walang maraming leftover. I put some, the typical potato and carrots and base niya, onion base. So I work hard the whole day. Guess what? Ayaw nila kumain. They don't want to eat. I'm like, oh my goodness, they waited for me to say, no, eat the other one instead. Okay, you're missing out. But what's nice is I went home from, I
Mm.
was exhausted. We got like a demo with our, my fitness format, noontime, it was so hot. And then we trained with our master trainer tonight. And like I was telling Jonah, I was so tired, and I
Mm.
come home with this smell of the pot roast, welcoming me home that I cooked from 8 hours ago. I said,
Mm.
okay, I'm gonna indulge with this, but I'm gonna drink my enzyme first because I know
Mm.
the reason why I'm mentioning because it's hard for me to digest. My gallbladder was taken out, 2 years ago, and since then, anything fatty, anything like deep
Mm.
fried, it's hard for me to digest. So far, 3 hours later, I feel great in my stomach.
Oh, nice. That's a um,
Inaayos ko eh. Kasi minsan hindi tayo mapakali when we eat those fatty foods, comfort
totoo
food,
yan.
Huh?
Ako
right?
din eh, nandun na rin ako sa
Sabi niyo sa
moment
bulsa
na
mo?
I will eat cooked food. Um,
Every time you leave na
Minumutay tayo tayo ni Coach Michelle. I love
sorry minute na kita. Sige. Buti na lang. So, ang tawag dito, ako din eh, natuto rin ako sa isipan ko na, oh, I will eat cooked food. So that's why I need this enzyme because this is the protection of my gut, my colon. And then sabi nga nila, di ba, dapat tayo, katulad tayo ng bata, na kung ilang beses tayo kumain, ganun din tayong beses nag eliminate because of the mucus na yung villi na nasa katawan natin kasi siya yung nag-absorb ng mga nutrients dun sa mga kinakain natin. That's why it is very important to take good care of our um, stomach, our large and small intestine. Kasi pag hindi na tayo nagkaka-eliminate, just imagine the toxin na kailangan nating ilabas sa ating katawan. So that's very very important. Sa mga constipated, gaya ko before constipated ako, parang okay lang eh. Pero because of I started to take good care of my health, masyado na akong conscious na I need to, did I eliminate today? I need to take more water, no? So, sa mga followers natin, so, ano nyo din, monitor nyo din yung inyong water intake because it really helps you to eliminate. Diba? So, kaya din pala may mga portion no sa may mga tao na hindi na sila nakakapag-eliminate, kakaroon na sila ng colon cancer because lumiliit na rin yung kanilang bituka at the same time napupuno na siya ng bacteria. So that is very very important to take good care of our health, the food we take kasi from our spine, umaakit dyan yung bacteria papunta sa ating brain. So, my takeaways for today, my reflection today, my intention and reflection today is I really need to continue kung ano yung nasimulan ko and I'm happy to share with people and to my family because talagang 'di ba nitong nagpandemya ang daming namamatay hindi dahil basta lang namatay because of the complication na din na ng kanilang internal organ. So we need to take good care of our health so that we can also share to the people or to the world kung ano yung makakatulong din sa kanila. So that's my takeaway for today. So I'll pass the mic to Coach Katie and call to action. Coach Josh,
yeah.
Coach Katie.
I was just like while you were talking about how to just keep going because there's nothing else I don't want to hopefully prayerfully go back to the uneducated, just whatever food I can just put in my mouth that I have access to, right? We got to be more selective with education and research. And, we have the choices now that we are, knowledge, we have knowledge, we've been educated, right? It's a continuous search for what is better. But my call to action, just keep improving. There gotta be days that's gonna be hard. Just give yourself a break. Don't be too hard on yourself. Do what you can. And affordability, there's a lot of option. It's just all on finding it. What you are. You can get a hold to. Not just affordability with money. It's also the access of what's available right now, because there's a lot of stuff now we don't have it in this country to other countries. We're talking about global availability of the good stuff that we needed for our body, right? The best thing, actually, if we can plant fruits and vegetable in our backyard, that would be great. Absolutely great world. Have my chicken coop in my backyard, get those organic eggs, so someday. Because honestly, I appreciate what my grandparents had now than when I was there farming with them, planting rice, corn, and all the accessible, organic food that they have, because we have no access on fertilizer. I appreciate it more now, getting educated. But if not, find a local, grocery store, compare prices, quality. I'm very, very this quality over quantity. It's not about how many you can get with your money. It's how much quality you can get for your money for your own benefit. That's my call to action. Coach Josh, your turn.
Yes, my call to action is do not wait for you to get sick before you do something about your health. So start right now, start wherever you are, start incorporating anything whole or raw, vegan or whole food, plant-based, anything to your to your to your red or you mean daily food intake,
Mhm.
because prevention is always better than cure.
Mhm.
And you can only what you might feel better right now, but someday it will all accumulate, or it will uh whatever you deposit in your bank, someday you're gonna withdraw it. And if you put junk in there, you'll withdraw junk too. So start now in implementing it, and just do little by little every day. And get yourself educated. Also be your own advocate.
Yes.
And we can only share with you what we know or what we can, but it's still up to you to open your mind, to open your heart, and to open your mindset that whatever we are sharing with you is also beneficial for you no matter what, because whatever we have here is for everyone. And so yun lamang.
Maraming salamat. Yun lamang for today, for sharing our intention and reflection. So before we end this session, so let's end up with prayer.
Yes.
I'll lead the prayer in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Oh God, thank you so much for this day that's full of graces and surprises. Patuloy niyo po kaming gawing tulay ng biyaya sa iba, ang aming mga information makatulong sa mga aming followers, at gabayan niyo po ang bawat isa sa amin na patuloy na mag-serve na naayon sa inyong utos at naayon sa inyong kalooban. Hinihiling namin na patuloy niyo kaming hipuin ang aming mga puso't isipan na patuloy na maging mapagpakumbaba at maging more giver, dahil alam namin na ito ay kalugod-lugod sa iyo at makakatulong sa nakararami. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
In the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. So thank you so much for those who are watching live. Do us a favor, send us where you are connecting from, and for those who are watching replay, send us a replay hashtag replay and your location, and you can also send us questions. So kung sino yung nakapag-share sa inyo ng video, you just go back to the person who shared this video to you, and let's connect and see you next week at Saturday, same time, same channel. Bye.
Bye.